Welcome back to the mod manual. Today we have a Botania guide. The Petal Apothecary semi-automates Petal Infusion and gives you infinite water buckets. Surprisingly, auto bucket fillers are more useful than you'd think. This is a raw materials list, so this is a survival early game setup. The next chapter will cover crafted materials. The bucket cost is included in the iron count, so don't worry about that. There's a couple ways to get bone meal. It's mostly just composting biodegradable material, but you can find bones. You're also going to need one petal from the mod Botania. So explore a little bit and you'll find one relatively quickly. We're going to need soul sand and nether quartz from the nether, so keep an eye out for obsidian blocks if you have a pickaxe that can mine it, or lava pools to get there. Now we're going to make all the items on the left. The concrete are all just building blocks that we're using. You can make those anything. The water needs to be infinite, and we're going to use the one kelp to make other kelp. I'm going to go layer by layer, and I'm going to use the schematic to fill in, kind of like we're coloring in the lines. That way, when you look over, you can see a little bit ahead. I also put a second camera angle just so you can get another perspective that doesn't have the schematic on it. When I'm building it, I like to split it into two concepts. There's the side on the left where we're collecting the bucket and making an item collection. And then there's the side on the right where we're doing the auto bucket refill. And there's kind of a midpoint here. All the inventory will be in the middle. You'll see here in a second. It's this layer that I really split and show the redstone configuration on the left here and the item collection on the right. Make sure when you put this redstone down right here that you change it to just a spot redstone. And it's nice to put a little block on top of this for the next layer. You'll see I'm just a little bit ahead. I'm going to put a temporary block here so that we can put glass on all the sides. And now we'll put temporary blocks down again so that we can look upward into this dropper and get the right angle. This is going to output our seeds. Now we can put these blocks while holding shift on top of these. And we need to put a repeater at the end of this. Sometimes this observer can be difficult, so you got to put a little temporary block and then look at it from the bottom. Break the temporary block and you can put down the redstone. We're almost done. Again, you don't have to use glass. I use glass because I think it looks nice to see the water bubbles. And there we have it. It looks just about complete. We're going to have to do a couple more things though. First, we're going to pour water in at the top of the tower. Then we're going to place kelp at the bottom and we're going to bone meal it. And we'll break it. We need to make sure we get all of it. And I tried to make it so that extra things that went through ended up in the barrel. And we'll break this too. This will make items shoot through really quick. We'll fill this water so that when we take water out, it'll give a redstone signal and it'll fill the buckets in the system so so that they keep refilling. And I put some building blocks back there. I don't think you necessarily need to, but just so that things don't fall out. And if you find things are, I would go back there and put some building blocks. All you really need is 5 buckets, but I have all these full buckets, so I'm gonna put them in there. Let's put all our seeds in our dropper and let's test it out. Let's make our first pure daisy. Oh, shoots up into the water tower. And then what happens is the dispenser shoots it and it'll fall into the barrel. We're gonna make some endo flames real quick. If you put the ingredients in the apothecary and then you right click it with an empty hand, it'll just keep copy and pasting. So you can just sit here and just repeat. Thank you for opening the mod manual. Please like and subscribe for more modded content. Have a good day.